of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the rookie out of Oregon, Kenyon City. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Rolling right. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And they got a 4th down decision maker. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after giving up a field goal to start the game, they come out hot and get a quick 1st down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now a pitch to Jacobs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Love firing to Golden. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Shotgun. It's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 10. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now Love. That is caught. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. It was down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Edgerrin Cooper, they're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Here's Rodgers. Left side, that is caught by Sadiq. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Rodgers to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On the run, here's Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Rodgers. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got it inside the 5. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets are on top. It's now 10-7.
Packers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go deep. That's caught. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. A tackle made by the 2nd-round pick. They face 2nd down and 7. Rodgers. Short one, caught by Sadiq. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll swing this one out to Hall.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
This will be 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by him. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the Packers' 23-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
3rd and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with Dare taking those points.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Here's Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Jets 13.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Rodgers on 1st down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Out quickly to Golden on the RPO. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Center leads him up for 2nd and 5. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch made there by Watson. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. So, Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the Packers will extend their lead.
That's just a really good drive here in the 2nd half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, 2nd half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Complete to Cooper. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Rodgers going up top again. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Sadiq. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They will run it over center with Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Rodgers now. And he finds Tyreek. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Tyreek Hill. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Rodgers. That one taken in by Mitchell. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Benjamin St. Just on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. Rodgers to throw. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete. Grayson Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. Well, they know they needed at least a field goal to try to cut this to a one-possession game, so they got it. But now, can the defense, can they tighten up here and get a quick stop? Because not only do they need the ball back, they need to make sure they leave enough time for what would be a game-winning drive.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
In motion, it's Golden. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Love. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point attempt to come here.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jets 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All I need is one night.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up second down. Now Rodgers. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, Rodgers. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Micah Parsons. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike. All the messages are the exact same. They talk about starting the second half fast. You talk about making the corrections and going out there and taking the fight to your opponent, blah, blah, blah. I can promise you none of the messages were, let's take an early sack and let's be inside of our own 5-yard line.
We are set for 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.